Greetings from Justice and Freedom Party and my family, where we are standing with you in solidarity today on matters that pertains to our life. And my stand today, or strong stand today, is on this word corruption. Shakat is the Hebrew word for to degenerate irreversibly, ruining prosperity, reversing prosperity, causing physical disfigurement, calamity designed to impede or social deterioration, calamity or poverty. You put poverty on a way balance with 50 plagues, poverty will outweigh them. And that's how dangerous corruption is. Corruption destroy not only current but the future generation. Why would a sin and also a parent or a patriotic citizen, or more so, worst of it all, defenders of the Constitution who swear and take an oath to protect the nation, both locally, from external and internal aggressions, why would they turn their back against their own country and degenerate it irreversibly, ruins its prosperity? Like in our country, Kenya, in our national anthem, our song is plenty be in our borders. How can we have plenty in our borders if we are the ones ruining it, if we are the ones reversing it? Corruption. And this actually makes you understand, because corruption is not limited to just this local police and all that. It's a major tool that the imperialists are using and big corporations are using to rake profit from their colonies, to rake profit, especially from Africa. And now you understand the reasons for massive gerrymandering in our elections, because that is what they use to seek compradors who will help them turn our countries into client states, states for making profits, state for selling everything. What benefit would a country have by peddling GMOs? You know very well that GMOs are seeds that you can't replant, and GMOs are seeds that are entirely dependent on fertilizers. Then somebody personally and make GMO to be the standard seeds that are everywhere. And then they supply farmers with soil, with stones, corruption, to reverse prosperity, irreversibly. Physical disfigurement, completely, is a calamity on our food security. Why would you sell stones to your own people? Now you understand why they're forcing us to take GMOs, because in return you will require fertilizers which they will sell you stones to. And the ultimate goal is to not produce food. And when we don't produce food, this geographical location will be dependent on their cheap maize. Those yellow maize meant for animals, to fatten animals. Those are the things they're using to fatten our people. No wonder the obesity and source of cancers that we are having around. They're messing up with our food. And it's by design. And they're using our guys, your MP. They are using your MP to pass those laws. They are in the parliament, they're the ones who pass those laws. And they're using your president to implement them. And that's why Ruto must go. Because he is reversing prosperity. He's not developing us. Vaccines of death. Why must they force those things down our throat? whereas we have options of circumspect nutrition. Look at what corruption is doing, selling contracts, government contracts at kickbacks. The people are buying watches worth 10 million as you steal from citizens with hefty taxes, yet you can't afford to pay doctors who are on the street. What's wrong with you? The things we used to do with a budget of 1.9 trillion, we can't do now even with a budget of 3.9 trillion. Where do our money go? That's why their pockets are full with loots. It's corruption. They're busy investing our monies outside there, developing our countries. How silly can this be? Corruption. Fellow friends, fellow citizens, we must fight corruption. And corruption, it ruins, it degenerates irreversibly. It ruins our prosperity. It designs, it's a social deterioration. Look at the social perversions that they're peddling now in our TVs. You can't even watch a TV with your children. Social media, you open this and it's all social perversion. Turning our children into rainbow colors. What the hell is going on? Corruption. Corrupting and deteriorating social morals. We cannot afford to encourage this in our day and age. Fellow Kenyans, I call upon you in the House of Justice and Freedom Party that we come together and make this happen.